Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy. Today we're going to be reviewing Andromeda. Look for our review underneath the description of our YouTube video, as well as like us on Facebook groups, Arcade and Pinball Talk, Instagram, Arcade Pinball Talk, as well as hit that subscribe button right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this review underway, shall we? Right out the gate, gameplay is pretty decent on this table. It is a older table, of course, as you can tell from the graphics. But so far, the table design's pretty good. I mean, you got some blocks to the right. Paddle gap is pretty wide, and there's actually a bump off the paddle gap, so whenever that ball comes off of that ramp to the paddle, it actually bumps a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you got a ramp to the left. It's not even difficult whatsoever. So I'd say that, you know, right out the gate, I'd say moderate to simple gameplay on this. Table speed is not too bad. Obviously, your ability to ball out on this is very, very quick just because of the paddle gap on this. And there's really no soundtrack to it, as you can hear. It's just more bumping. But you know, balling out on this, I mean, that right rail basically causes you to ball out almost immediately. The left one as well, although they're very, very low to the table. They are positioned to cause you to ball out almost immediately. So not a bad game so far. I mean, if there was a jam and soundtrack to this would be a really, really fun game. And this setup plays almost only on one ball, so pretty interesting as far as the difficulty of that. Now that I'm playing it a little bit longer, you know, having one ball to play with, and then you put a token in for the next ball. Saw that bump off that paddle. That's what I was talking about earlier, is it coming off of there. But really, table mechanics of this game are pretty cool. I mean, you got a bumper to the left. You've got basically two ramps to the left going up to the columns to the top. You've got a little exit from those bumpers to the right, which is aimed right down the middle, just like that. So I mean, this table definitely allows you to ball out quite quickly. Table graphics are good. It's a nice looking table. Replayability on this is probably moderate. It's not going to be high just because of the way that the setup is for it. But I will say that the table is definitely set up very, very well and has a lot going for it in that area. So your ability to ball out on this, that's probably the biggest thing. The paddle gap being super wide, it's actually wider than Ghostbusters on this thing. So it's just one of those things where, you know, obviously with this table, just keep in mind, it's a moderate gameplay. It is not simple at all in regard to, you know, its paddle gap for that matter. But the rest of the table is very easy. So it's just basically putting that difficulty onto the back of the table, which is the flippers. Anyway, please look for the rest of our review underneath the description of our YouTube video. Underneath the triangle, click there. You'll see our numbers and how we rate things. And other than that, we appreciate you watching today. Thank you again, and we look forward to our next video.